What is up, everybody? Today we're just going to be jumping into some rank 2s. And I've got a bit of yapping to do today. I finally finished my first semester of uni, which was pretty insane. But first semester of 4 years, so 7 semesters left. That means, which sounds a bit crazy, but the first semester I had 4 exams. I just finished the other one, my last one yesterday. All 4 of them were not very hard at all, I'll keep it real. All 4 of them were pretty easy, to be honest. Compared to the high school exams, like the EAs, I don't know if you'll know what that is if you live in Australia or not, but it's pretty much at the end of grade 12, so last year of high school. They have these final exams for each subject that you do, and it's like a external one, so the person who makes the exam is actually like the same for everyone in the entire state, I think it is. So there's no unfair advantages. Teachers don't know what's on the exam either. They kind of just go off the list of the subject matter that we're given. So it is pretty tough. Those ones are pretty tough. That's what I found. I was a bit stressed about them last year and everything. I was trying to get high enough ATAR to get into this course, obviously. But these ones were really fucking easy. The biggest drag was actually having to just go and do them, to be honest. Jeez, voice is gone. But what the fuck was I trying to say, bro? But overall, like, the exams were just a lot easier because it was open book, so I could bring in as much notes as we wanted. Just the content in general and just the style of questions were just pretty easy, to be fair. I just was like no concern. Didn't have to worry about them too much at all. And some of the exams were like more so common sense. You didn't even really need to do law to be able to do them. Obviously some of them you kind of need to know how to interpret law and like actually do law stuff, so that makes sense obviously, but for the most part a bunch of them are just like easy as shit, so definitely take it. And the open book just made it so easy too, because me and my mate hadn't been for like a hot minute. We'd just been chilling at home. We went for the last couple weeks, but those middle weeks we kind of missed a lot of content, so it was actually pretty clutch that it was open book, obviously, because it obviously would have been significantly fucking harder if it was not. But I'll just jump into the first game here because I don't want to be sitting free play yapping the whole time. I finally got into the first game. So I was talking about how it's a lot easier bringing in all the notes and stuff, and we just got summarized places to do it, summarized websites and shit like that to do it all, and then like, so we didn't bring in like 40 pages of notes or whatever it was, so it worked out pretty well with it all. But overall my experience was pretty, I don't know, it's pretty good for sure, but it wasn't as exciting, I guess. I don't know. It was kind of really hard to like motivate myself to go a lot of weeks, so it kind of made it feel not as good sometimes. But I feel like that is just with everything. I'll go down here and then go up. Try to pop it over me. Actually got a really good save there. Might better shoot this. Damn, what is that? But yeah, I just wasn't really motivated at all to like go most of the time, I feel like, because I had all my days set, so I had a bunch of stuff on early in the morning, so it made it a lot harder to be bothered to go and stuff. I was getting up so early for everything. He was up really early for that, and he stayed really far back too. I thought I'd just be able to hit over the top. Should have that. But I've set my new semester up now. My next semester I've got starting at 10 o'clock, I believe it is. So won't be as early. I won't be waking up at 5:40 in the morning. Yeah, right. What the fuck is that? Which will definitely help, I think. And also I've put all the tutorials on one day. And the tutorials are kind of like normal classes at school. It's like the same as that. That's a good shot. Whereas the lectures are obviously just content based, but in the tutorials just to go through most of the content, stuff like that. But for the most part the tutorials are the only thing that really matters. So I've got 3 of them on one day. One of them's on the other day, on like Wednesday, and that's by itself too, which kind of reeks. But I probably just won't go, to be honest, on that day. Because it's the only thing I got on, and I'm not going an hour train, hour back, just for one class. It's just not gonna be it for me. I don't know how the fuck it goes in. But the Thursday I've got three tutorials on back to back pretty much, so that'll be the only day that I will go in. I've got 2 lectures on Friday, 1 on Thursday, but they're some at the same time as the tutorial. But obviously I'll just go to the tutorial, I reckon. Just cut that pretty easy. So yeah, just having one day in will be amazing. It'll help a lot. Because if I can't be bothered to wake up for one day to go to uni, then I was literally talking to my mate yesterday at the train about this exact thing, and we were like, yeah, if we can't get up for one day, we need to like genuinely be put down. We're a fucking burden to society, he said. It's hilarious. It's fucking facts though. We're so lazy. It's not even like, I don't know, it's not even lazy. Like this morning, I woke up at, I set my alarm for, I think it was 8:40, I think. And then, alright, that's not in. That will be there. I set it for 8:40 and then I just lie back down for like a second. Then I look back up and it's fucking 9:40 or whatever it was, 9:50 I think it was. I was like, what the hell? Where on earth did an hour just go? Because I didn't really feel like I went back to sleep, but obviously I must have. Because an hour just doesn't disappear. Left. Yeah, right. Shoot. Terrible shot. Yeah, this is pretty fucked. Yeah. That guy was a nib. I'm not gonna cap that mayonnaise guy. He's a bit of a weirdo. Bit of a weirdo, so I'm not fucking sure, bro. But now I got a like, I think it's a 6-week break, so definitely looking forward to that. Trying to lock in on the content, keep grinding it out. Hopefully, should be streaming tonight. I've said that in like the last 3 videos, I think, but I definitely should be tonight. One of them I was really tired. The other one I had extreme circumstances, so I couldn't. And then the other one I'm pretty sure I just couldn't be bothered, but oh no, the other one was because It was the night before my exam, so I didn't want to stream. I didn't study, but, you know. Also, for all my exams, I didn't study at all. I don't have a printer, so I couldn't print out all the notes because it was all online. Obviously, we're not gonna handwrite all of it. I did start off handwriting it because I do actually enjoy handwriting. Call me a weirdo, I don't really give a fuck. Another weirdo. Right, I need to spell the weirdo. Making me sound really childish. I kind of like handwriting though. I started off doing it and then I realized that there was just so much bullshit that there was literally no point. And it would genuinely take me like 3 years to write down all the content each semester as well, so just do it online. But the point was that I don't have a printer, so I couldn't print all the notes out, but my friend has one, so I got him to print it out, and he made all the notes as well. So on the way to the train, or on the way to uni on the train every morning, or on the mornings of the exams, he'd hand me the notes, literally the first time I'd seen them. And then we would start like looking through them or whatever it is, and then get to uni and use them in the exam. But, well, if he hit that out, that would have been perfect for me, but I'm really surprised that he didn't. I just dive. Get this away. So go down, I can hit this up. Should better get over him. I did that reset pop thing now where you like do it sideways. It's actually perfect. Fuck off, mate. Get a fucking grip, mate. Little prick. Tangled me up. But yeah, the first time I'd seen them was actually on the train on the same day, which was kind of insane. But obviously it's open book, it's not too big of a worry. The only thing you can really revise is like past exam questions apparently, from what I've heard. How does that go out that far? Yep, okay, let's do that then. My teammate's getting dicked. What the fuck is going on? Brody's just gonna miss altogether. Try to grab that chain reset. Fuck's sake. If I had like 2 boosts, I could have bumped him. I hit this across. I only got open. Alright, nice. Make sure it goes in. But yeah, obviously I didn't revise any of them, and from what I heard from my teachers from the tutorials is it's literally the same as the assignments. And the assignments we did ages ago, and they pretty much said like the exams will be the same style questions as the assignments, and the exam style question or the assignment style questions were pretty easy, so I wasn't too worried. And I ended up being fine. There was only like one question I think that kind of fucked me, and the only reason is because the assignment was not on what that was, so I'd never seen it before pretty much. It's a good save, pretty shit shot. How the fuck did I flip away from that? I'm not playing very well, I'm not gonna lie. Let me grab this. Hopefully he gets a good 50. I was gonna go for a 10 touch, but the ball was really low to the ground. He's got no boost. Fantastic. Good save though. How did he hit that? I think he find me. I don't really know where he's at. Nice. Grab this card. Or just fake that. Of course he fakes it, what a bitch. Can't do anything, bro. I still no boost. But yeah, it's definitely just not as stressful. I was not as stressed at all. I was barely even worried about the exams, which was so nice. But the best part about it was before. Oh my gosh. I bumped him, bro. For sake. Are we taking the piss? Teammate, lock the fuck in. I actually bumped him into that as well. Alright, we got a chance here. I feel like I've already fucked it. Over the top. And he's like in the net. What the fuck was that? Alright. Still a chance, I guess. He's just gonna hit this away though. Gotta try to save it. He's probably just gonna drop this. I can't. Hit it out. Backboard. Nice, come on, actually really good fucking play. Great pass there from him. And then I just knew I had to try to beat him and just get it onto the backboard. Which is exactly what happened. Hit this down, that boost should be there for me. I'll just 50 this. Or fake. Go down. Teammate should have waited a little bit longer for me to get out of there. Get it across. Nope. One thing I noticed from Zen and Atto's run is they pass a lot. I was gonna go for a musky there. Might be a shot. That might be a shot too. Oh my gosh, can't be normal. I'll play first. Just play 50. Teammate should be able to beat. Easy. Alright. The main reason there was no stress was just because we'd already got our assignment results back for everything. And obviously you just need a pass. So I only needed like 15 out of 50 marks or 20 out of 50 marks on majority of the exams, so I was obviously not too worried about trying to do insanely well or anything like that. So I just made it significantly easier. That's a goal. Bro, if I'm the other team, I'm actually so mad. I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, that'll do it for today. Hope you enjoyed. Pretty much covered everything about the first semester, so yeah, let me know if any of y'all are at uni and what like you guys' experiences are or whatever it is. I don't know. It's been pretty good so far. It's been a little bit whatever. It's a little bit like I don't really know what I want to do, but that's probably something for another video, so I'll catch y'all in the next one. See ya.